Somebody said they don't ever see me with a big buck, and I would have to say to them, you're right, because I get more enjoyment out of somebody else with that big buck. When you go from being a hunter into being a guide, it seems that way, at least in my family. Everybody that's done that says they get more enjoyment out of actually guiding and aiding somebody in their pursuit for that trophy. There's only so much enjoyment for us to shoot a big deer. Yes, we have the same enjoyment out of it, but we actually get more enjoyment out of it. And you can talk to your guide, and most every guide I've ever talked to, or outfitter, or just a man that goes and donates his time to children, you ask them, they say the same thing. They get more enjoyment out of seeing somebody else. It's kind of like that person that always buys gifts for everybody. It's because they're not loaded. It's just they get more enjoyment in their heart out of making sure that someone else has a good time or gets to reap the benefits. But that's the big thing for me is that I've always enjoyed helping people. I get a self-satisfaction out of that, and that's maybe stingy to me, but I just get more satisfaction out of someone else shooting a big buck than myself shooting a big buck. I can shoot a big buck anybody any day of the week. Not to be cocky on that, but I cover a lot of ground. See a lot of deer. But once you start hunting, stop hunting for fun or recreation, and you start hunting for a living. I used to think I was a good hunter until I started going to work and every day trying to provide for my family through hunting. And you find out real fast that all those things you thought were just amazing just turn out to be kind of like the base layer or the bottom of that toolbox, and the things that you build from there on up are actually the real key factors. You tune in so much more. It's kind of like a guy that knows what the clouds are doing and a weatherman. So you don't just listen to the neighbor that says something about clouds. You listen to that weatherman. That's because he's professional. But you can go back through all the pictures that I've guided on and see the big deer, see the 200s, the 180s, the 70s, the 60s, and 50s, and on down the rack here. But it is what it is. You can tell me I'm wrong, and I'll prove to you I'm right. So that's why you don't see me with a big buck. I'd rather see my daughter or Tyler's kid or Tyler or Joe Blow that just came into town and met me. I'd rather see them get one than me. Just way I'm designed.